We have a trader who lost over $500,000 in just a couple of days. Someone turned just $3,000 into $212,000. And we have a trader who lost his college funds. But we are starting off with a huge loss by working fluid. Wife doesn't know. We have a newborn and we bought a condo in the Bay Area. This is all of our savings. In this year he's down by 65% or $49,705.06 and is left with around 26k and 5k of buying power. His chart doesn't look that terrible. He had some ups and downs but didn't just lose it all in one single trade. He's down by so much because he went full regard with Palantir, Canopy Growth and SoFi on margin. He also got wrecked holding some PLTR and SoFi Leaps. He's 30 years old and he was so, let's say, aggressive in his plays because 75k isn't much in the Bay Area. Obviously it didn't pan out, but at least he gave it a shot. And he's going to come clean this weekend. I wonder what will happen after that conversation. Anyway, it looked like he learned something, but when I saw this comment, I think he'll lose the rest of his money. Debating if I YOLO the remaining 5k on some spy calls or NFL week 1. And we got some good comments. Yeah, most good relationships are built on gambling and lies. You'll be fine. Not only are we good at losing money in WallStreetBets, we also have an aptitude for losing our spouses. It's called wife-changing money. On the bright side, your kid's next dad can't be any more than his current one. Living in Bay Area and you only have 75k in savings, you're practically homeless. Damn, hopefully he somehow picks himself back up and doesn't lose his family. And if you're not already subscribed, it would mean a ton to me if you just press that button. It's free and you'll help me out a lot at reaching my goal of 200 subscribers. Thank you. Next up we have an insane gain by Out of ITM. After a year I've managed to make $3.88. As you can see, he's up by 0.04% and I've never seen such a huge gain before. This is his options account and at the start of the year he just lost a little bit of his money, then he stopped trading for the majority of the year and then his account took a nosedive. At the bottom his account was worth $2,200 and he recovered from such a huge loss because on August the 31st he bought call options on SQQQ with a striking price at $45 and an expiration date on September the 2nd. Then he switched to call options on TQQQ with a striking price at $28 and an expiration date on Friday. And right now he has 5 puts on SPY with a striking price at $365 and an expiration date on September the 30th. With this gain he's already better than most of WallStreetBets. LOL, you beat the market. Now seriously, you should leave the casino and never play again. No, that's what you tell people only after they're up with some life-changing gains. OP just flat, you can't have him quit right before his big win. 90% of gamblers quit right before they win big. Anyway, next up we have another huge loss. Trader by the name of Remote Awareness 3284 lost 99.89% of his money, or $28,798.28 in total, and is left with just $31.25. And his parents don't know that this is what he did with his college funds. Honestly, the chart is quite beautiful. As always, we have a little spike at the start of his journey to financial independence, followed by a slow bleed out. It's quite sad to see that after those 2 spikes, his account never went up. He lost so much because he bought options in major tech companies and meme stocks. And it just never went his way and never pulled out. That's not funny. It's one thing to lose your money, but to lose someone else's? Well, you must be a professional money manager. My next door neighbor has millions he inherited. I bet you he'll trust me. Just tell Robinhood you made a mistake and that you thought you were paying for school through their app. You'll sound so they'll have no choice but to give your money back. They don't want to be known for taking advantage of. Well, hopefully that works, because otherwise I can't see how he would make his money back. And next up we have an insane gain by Professor Chaos. He turned 3k to 46k and then to 212k on his journey to a million. As we can see on the weekly chart on August the 19th, he turned 3k into $45,480.84 by buying puts on Bed Bath & Beyond. If you don't remember, that is when the stock dropped from around $18 to around $11. Then he bought SPY puts to get his account value further up. And then on August the 31st he bought 119 put options on SPY, which he is currently still holding, with a striking price at $410 and an expiration date on September the 9th. And he does quite well in real life. If he took a 100k loss, it's only about 3 months of work after taxes, since he's a finance manager for a Ford dealership. Well, with a job that pays that much money, I don't think he'll have a problem getting to that million. Next we have an insane loss by Unusual Response 4918. Well, it hit over 800k earlier this week. I said 1 million or bust. I stuck to it and here I am now. Enjoy the prawn. 1 mil or bust, we ride again. As you can see, he invested $231,167.23 into Bed Bath & Beyond, and he was up by more than 200% to $712,195.67. But as he said, he wants a million, so he didn't sell, and now he's down by around 30k to $200,528.16. From the peak to the bottom, he's down by around $512,000. I just can't believe how this continues happening. Why almost no one takes profit? I mean, I know why, because of greed. There is just one trader I remember from WallStreetBets that consistently made money, and one of his main rules is to take profit early. He turned 6k to 700k, and if you haven't already watched that video, make sure you watch it after this one. I hope that this serves as a reminder to anyone who isn't taking profits. If it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to sell. But hey, who knows, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond takes off again and his diamond hands get rewarded. Next up we have a huge gain by Chazbo90. He beat the game and left the casino and even left the tip for the dealer. Now here is a trader who knows how to take profits. At the beginning his account bounced up and down, then it literally exploded to the upside, but then his gains slowly started to disappear. And I'm so glad that instead of trying to make more, he decided to cash out. He started with 20k that he got from refinancing his house. So he tripled his investment and he used margin, and luckily didn't get burnt. He made most of his money on GME and a few blue chips where he entered late during the pandemic. Lost a lot in cow farts and wishful thinking and other memes. But after striking gold in his first WallStreetBets recommendation with GME, he couldn't help but give about 40k back. He'll probably sit on the sidelines for a while and then start again with 25k on another platform. Oh, and fun fact, he's actually a tax accountant. Anyway, next up we have a decent loss by Blue Dragonfly. Just don't tell my husband. As you can see on the all-time chart, she is down by 87% or $14,059.75 in total, and is left with almost 2k. This chart is a bit different than most of them. After the first free gain we would expect the chart to immediately drop, but instead she managed to make one more gain and stay in profit for quite some time before losing it all rather quickly. She decided to start investing for the first time, did lots of research to help her decide on ETFs and safe investments. But then she discovered GameStop and then WallStreetBets shortly after, proceeded to buy high and sell low as told, discovered options and other meme stocks, tried to recover and YOLO on BBBY. And she's all in on BBBY calls. Well, time to start on OnlyFans, don't tell your husband that either. Next we have another huge loss that hopefully serves as another reminder to take profits. He started off with around $1,000 and after a couple of days he was up by more than 1000% to $11,072.48. He literally 10x'd his money and didn't take profits. Like, what would be enough? Because to get the life-changing money out of just $1,000, you would need to be up by an insane amount percentage-wise. Anyway, after not taking profits, he lost all the profits and even lost most of his initial investment. And last but not least, we have an insane loss by Forward Observation. Tips on how to recover besides Wendy's. As we can see, he's down by 98% or $79,905.03 and is left with $1,502.68. And apparently he got drunk at a Qatar airport and lost control. And the chart looks like that is probably true, as it is mostly flat with some small bumps along the way until it drops almost straight down. And he's down by so much because he bought Tesla puts, Bed Bath & Beyond calls and SPY calls. And in most of the comments he's arguing with people not believing him that he was in Qatar. If you want to see how this trader turned 6k into more than $700,000, click on the video that just popped up, and if that is not enough, smash that subscribe button as it will help me out a lot in reaching my goal of 200 subscribers. If you have any questions or recommendations, leave them in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.